Hey, what's going on, guys? Car Guys here, and today I'm going to talk about the new Aston Martin lineup. So there's been kind of some weird things with the new Aston Martins. Like, it's kind of weird to me that they're coming out with 3 cars. That's kind of insane. They announced 3 of them at the Geneva Auto Show, and the one, it's going to be insane. I can't. What's it called? Oh, I can't remember it. You guys will have to. It's the one with the 1600 horsepower, the V12, and it's electric. I can't remember the name of it right now. I should, but I just forgot. And it looks like a really good car. I think it's going to be a pretty good car, pretty fast. I mean, even people up at Aston Martin were saying, yeah, it's going to be faster than some F1 cars around some tracks, which I think would be insane. And plus, look at the aero on that car. That car's got so much aero. And like you can see on the bottom of it, you can see from one side to the other. That's insane to me too. And a lot of people, I think, will like it. I think it's kind of like the McLaren Senna in a way, that it went straight for aerodynamics, not for aesthetics. Like the P1 looked very good, and it was very quick. Now I think this car, it looks meh, but it's going to be very, very fast. And I think that's something a lot of people will like. I'm not sure about the price. I'd like to see the price of one, just out of curiosity, what it would be. But I figure it'll be very, very expensive. Probably $3 and $4 million. I would say at least. It had to be at least that much. But I'm going to talk about the 003 now. Now they're going to call this their entry hypercar, which will probably be at least $1 to $2 million. I'd say more on the $1 million mark to compete with the McLaren Senna. I think that would be more probable. But it only has a V6. Don't understand that. Kind of weird. We know it has a V6, but we don't know if it has a single turbo, twin turbo. We know it's a V6 turbo though. And we also know that it has a hybrid functionality or electric functionality to it too, which I think is why they did V6, because, yeah, you know, you can get a lot of power quickly out of that, and you can get pretty good boost, pretty good acceleration, everything like that. And I know some people don't like hybrid. I'm not the biggest fan of it, because I think after a while, when the batteries get wore out, what are you going to do? You know, you just kind of have to replace them or keep driving it. Just you'll get less mileage. You'll just get gas, you know, gas mileage really. But I want to see the interior in the 003 too. And I know here in the US, right now, as I'm making this video, you can't have a car with camera mirrors, and that's something that vehicle does have, is camera mirrors. So I want to see how the car looks with just regular mirrors on it instead of the camera ones. And now all the Bugattis, all the 3 they announced, have that. And they have their entry, the last one is like their entry supercar, which I think it's a very, very elegant car. It's a very, very nice looking car. And a lot of people, I think, will like it. A lot of people will buy that car, especially if it competes. They said it's going to be like a competitor to the 720S. If it can get 720S speed and stuff, and 720S pricing, because the pricing's not bad on 720S after you look at the competition. I mean, yes, the Aventador is a competition. I hate to say it, but the Aventador is not that fast in comparison to the 720. Now, I think it sounds better, but it's nowhere near as fast. It's kind of clunky to drive because of the single clutch transmission, that kind of stuff. But you know, you do get the benefit of the sound. I mean, you straight pipe that thing, you'll be hearing it for miles. And I think that's a big appeal to the Aventador. I think that's why a lot of people like it. It's because of its sound. And I'm glad to see Lamborghini continue in that. But I think the Aston Martin will be pretty nice too. I think it'll be pretty nice in the fact that it's just going to be another competitor to the 720. Like, there's not really anyone right now going after them with like a vengeance, where I think Aston Martin will. And that's what I think of the new Aston Martins. And thank you guys for watching, and peace.